Hello everyone and welcome back. It's Monday and here's chair yoga as promised. As you can see, I'm wearing a comfortable pair of jeans and a loose tank top and some tennis shoes. This is a great practice to do wherever you are, whenever it happens to be. So if you're at home or in the office, or maybe if you're even up at the park and just need a breather, here's some good simple stretches that are guaranteed to make your day feel just a little brighter. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and find a nice comfortable seat in your chair, feet about hips width apart, planted firmly against the floor. We inhale, lift the shoulders, and as we exhale, we draw them back down and away from the ears, finding a long line from the tailbone all the way through the crown of the head. We'll start to notice the breath, noticing if our breathing is smooth and deep, or if maybe it's a little bit short or shallow. And let's begin to draw out the length of our inhales to the length of our exhales. And as we inhale, the abdomen rises and the chest rises, the collarbones expand. And as we exhale, the chest contracts and the belly button melts back towards the spine. Taking these deep, slow, full breaths, slowing the body and slowing the mind. We'll notice where our thoughts are today, acknowledge them, like clouds on a sunny sky or ships on a river, and let them pass, coming back to that breath, that steady inhale and steady exhale. We'll take a moment to focus in on the body, feeling all four corners of the feet against the ground, the hands against the thighs, and that upward lift in the chest, making this a full body experience. We'll take just one more round of breath here. And on an inhale, you can keep the eyes closed or gently blink them open. We'll sweep both arms up overhead. And exhale, float them back down. Inhaling, sweeping both arms up overhead. And exhaling the arms back down to the sides. One more time here, we sweep both arms up overhead. And this time, as we exhale, we're going to catch that left wrist in our right hand and gently lean over towards the right. Maybe sending the gaze up under that left arm, finding a nice stretch in the left side body. We inhale through center, switch our grip, and lean over towards the left, sending the gaze towards the ceiling. Same stretch, opposite side. We inhale, sweep through center, and exhale both arms down to the sides. We'll go ahead and scoot a little bit further on our seat. Inhaling the arms up overhead, exhaling the hands down to the knees. We take a round of breath here, feeling that long, tall spine. And as we exhale, we fold over the knees, letting the arms, head, neck, and shoulders be heavy, and the body rest against the thighs. Maybe you shake your head a little bit. Yes and no. I know I did that backwards. It's okay. Just find a little bit of movement in the neck here. And then on your next inhale, we'll slowly sweep it all the way back up overhead. And as we exhale, we reverse swan dive back down the way we came. So arms behind, coming up to the front. And we exhale, relax over again. On an inhale, we're going to tint the fingertips and gently walk this over towards the left. Exhaling back through center. Inhaling, walking the fingertips over towards the right. And exhaling back through center. On your next inhale, we'll sweep all the way back up. And as we exhale, we're going to twist over towards the left. So our left hand is going to come to the side of the chair. Our right hand comes to the left knee. We sit up tall, no cranky or straining here as we send the gaze back over the left shoulder. Taking a couple rounds of deep breath here. Our inhales finding more space, and our exhales sinking deeper into the pose. And we'll take one more breath here. And on an inhale, we'll sweep the arms over the head and take it right to the other side, bringing that right hand to the side of the chair, the left hand to the right knee. We sit up tall, and exhale, send the gaze back over that right shoulder. We notice a twisting sensation here through the midline, as if someone were wringing out a towel or a washcloth. Noticing this twist all the way from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And we'll take just one more round of breath here. Our exhale will release back to center. Bring the hands to the knees. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, fold. All the way back down, seated forward fold. We're going to plant the left hand to the floor or maybe to the top of that left foot if that feels better. And with our right hand, as if we're pulling a bowstring, we're going to send the right fingertips open towards the ceiling. Exhaling to release. And the right hand to the floor or the right foot. We inhale, pull that bowstring on the other side, sending those fingertips towards the ceiling. And we exhale to release. Inhale, sweeping up overhead. Exhaling all the way back down. And this time, starting on the right, plant that right hand. Draw open through the left. Exhaling that down. Inhaling, drawing open from the right. Exhaling back down. And inhaling, sweeping all the way back to the top. We exhale to float the arms back down. And we're going to go ahead from here and do a little work for our brain and just stretch out the legs a little bit. So we'll go ahead, inhale that right arm up high, left leg out long as we can, exhale that down. Inhale, right leg out long, left arm up high, exhale that back down. Switch that to the other side, right arm, left leg, exhaling it down, inhaling left arm, right leg. And finally, on your next inhale, we sweep both arms up overhead. We send both legs out as long as we can. And exhale to let it all go. And that feels really great to have a nice stretch. We'll go ahead from here and take that right ankle, and you can help it here. Bring it over and across the left thigh. And we'll sit up tall, starting to feel a little bit of a stretch here in the right hip. If this feels good enough, you can stay here. But maybe if it feels good, we lift the heel gently, finding a little bit deeper stretch here, lifting that left heel. Maybe find a little bit of gentle movement, inhaling to lift and exhaling to lower. Just feeling out this stretch and how it feels in your body today. And we'll take just one more round of breath here. Wherever you are, we'll bring the heel back down to the earth. And on an exhale, we'll gently help that right foot back down. Go ahead and flex out the ankles and lift the heels if that feels good. And on your next inhale, we're going to do the same on the other side. Gently guide that ankle over the right thigh. Maybe the hands rest to the ankle and the shin, or maybe a hand up on the thigh. We start to feel that stretch, finding what feels good on this side. It may be different than what's on the other. And if it feels good, maybe lifting that right heel, noticing if this side is a little bit tighter than the other side, or maybe the other side was tighter. And accepting where you are in this pose today. So don't try to force anything, just find something that feels like a nice stretch. We'll take just one more round of breath wherever you are. And we'll gently help that left ankle down. And if you're not already scooted back in your seat, we'll scoot back, sit up tall, even out that breath if we've lost that steady breath where we started. And on our next inhale, we'll sweep both arms overhead. Reaching, and exhaling, floating them down to the sides. The hands can rest face up or face down in the lap. And we'll let the chin fall to the chest. Keeping the shoulders pulled back, we'll inhale, roll the right ear over the right shoulder. Exhaling, chin to chest. We inhale, rocking left ear over left shoulder. Exhaling, chin to chest. And if it feels good, maybe at this time you start making small, full circles with the nose, coming all the way around, being very careful at the back of the neck. And maybe spending a little extra time on places that catch or sound a little bit like fireworks. Wherever you are, make sure to turn your circle a couple times in the other direction. And we'll take one more round wherever you are. Come back to head over heart. We'll inhale, sweep the arms overhead, and think of something you're grateful for. As our hands meet at heart center, we bow our chin to our chest. We thank ourselves for coming here, taking this time out of our day to help take care of our body and take care of our mind. We thank each other, wherever we are, for coming here to share this practice and to support the community. And thank you, as always, for coming here to practice with me. Namaste.